All right. I believe we're recording. Yes, we are. Okay. I am back. It has been 10 months. I don't know how it's been 10 months. It's just been a long, long time. I miss making these videos. I've been so busy, been working hard. So, yeah, it's been 10 months and that's crazy. So, a little update. Me and my fiance ran off to Vegas and got married. So I'm officially a married woman. It's been what? It's January now, November. So it's been 2 months. 2 months ago we just ran off to Vegas, got married, had a ball. So as far as my trying to conceive, there is a lot going on with that. So last time I made a video, I believe that I was working with the OBGYN. We were doing Clomid. I stopped the metformin because that wasn't doing nothing for me. And we were trying to do at-home inseminations with the Clomid and just some prenatal vitamins and some supplements. I was doing the Vitex, stopped doing that. Because as of the end of last month, or actually the beginning of January, this month, I am going to a fertility specialist. My OBGYN basically just wasted a year of my time. I was not monitored. I was just taking Clomid. He just was up in the dose. Wasn't trying to see if I was ovulating. I was not getting a period, anything. And I'm still not, actually. However, after I just told him to just give me the referral to the fertility specialist, stuff is moving very quickly. So the first week of this month, I went to my consultation, my first appointment, and they were ready to just go. Like, they are ready. Like, they own it. Like, I had an eventful morning. I'll get to that later. Anyway, they have been on it. So I went about the 7th, well, the 2nd or something of January this month, and we did the consultation. She straight out the gate wanted to go to IUI. I told her that I've been doing Clomid. Don't think I've been ovulating, even though I've been getting positive ovulation tests. And I also told her that I haven't been monitored, but I don't think I'm ovulating because I'm not getting a period on my own. I'm inducing my period every month, which is painful, and I'm tired of it. So I told her that, you know, we were doing the at-home inseminations. We have a donor, a decent-looking dude or whatever. He's all right. But we actually took a break for 6 months, and that's part of the reason why I haven't been on here, because we took a break. Our original donor, which was a close friend of my wife's, just got really flaky. So we didn't have a donor. We had to search high and low because I'm not letting anybody just donate. It has to be the right person. So it took us about 6 months to find the guy that's helping us now, and he is amazing. He doesn't want anything for helping us. He drives here an hour and a half from out of town anytime we need a donation. And he's a really nice guy. You know, he just wants to help. So, hey. So, we decided after we got married, basically, and we found this donor that we were going to just start trying again. So, I said, well, you know, if we're going to start trying again, I am not going to play no games. Like, I wanted to be pregnant by now. I want to be pregnant by 30. My birthday has come and gone. That was in September. It is now January. And I'm not trying to be 31 without a baby, or at least being pregnant. So that's when I went to my OBGYN and said, look, I need a referral to the fertility specialist because whatever you're doing is not working. I'm not being monitored. I need, like, some real help. So he hurried up and got me out of his face because I was calling up there. I was making appointments like, look, what are we going to do? He still wasn't doing nothing. But, so I'm just not comfortable. Like, oh, look at me and my boo. My God kids. Me and my wife and all that. And her Kobe poster that she will not let us get rid of. I'm just so tired of it. Anyways, let me get focused. Okay, so the fertility specialists, they are Very, very helpful. They are proactive. So essentially, I have gone to go get my labs done by the fertility specialist. They're checking for everything across the board to see if there's any kind of abnormalities. I got all my results back. Everything is pretty much normal there. I got like low vitamin D, which is like a Michigan thing because we don't hardly get any sun. Other than that, everything was normal. They did all the STD testing. They also did the what is it? Hormones, STDs, and I forget what else. Anyways, they did some tests. Okay, so they drew like 10 vials of blood, and I was like, well, I'm about to pass out because there was just a lot of blood to be losing at once. But they took the blood, and then today, 7 o'clock this morning, I went to get an HSG test done. An HSG test is where they stick a tube up into your uterus, and this has to be done between cycle days 8 and 10, and today is cycle day 8 for me. So I went up there. They shoot some dye into your uterus, some radioactive dye, and they use an x-ray machine, and the dye flows through your uterus into your fallopian tubes, and this is to see if your tubes are fully functional, if they're open for the egg to drop down through them, or if they're blocked, which is preventing an egg from coming down to be fertilized. Everything looked good. I was so excited. I was so happy. Because I'm like, you know, what if I can't even drop eggs? Like, that's a problem. Like, I don't have time for this. But yeah, so that was good. So everything looked normal there. My uterus looked normal. She said it was a slightly heart-shaped, but no real abnormality or anything that would prevent a healthy pregnancy. Both fallopian tubes were very open and healthy. Ovaries look fine too. What was I gonna say? Oh, after this HSG test, I advise y'all to go and look up information about this HSG test, because even if you know your stuff is open, you know you good, once you get this test, your fertility chances like triple for the next 3 to 6 months. So what we're gonna do is we have a consultation with the nurse at the fertility center. As far as diagnosing and figuring out what's going on, that is covered by my insurance. However, when it comes to like if we want to do an IUI or anything like that, that's not covered. So like my consultation is not covered. This will be a donor consultation because they don't allow you to use, like my donor, if I want to use his sperm, I have to wait like 6 months. So they have to quarantine it and do all this testing, and then it has to just like be unavailable for 6 months, and I ain't trying to wait 6 months. So this is a donor consultation, so we can go in there and talk to the nurse about using one of their sperm banks for donation. The appointment just to talk to her about getting some sperm that I don't really need is like $250. So yeah, this is gonna be a pricey situation. If I do the IUI, which I think I'm going to hold off a little bit, I think I'm actually going to hold off on IUI because I really don't think that I need that. I really think that I'm just not ovulating. There's no explanation as to why. I know it's been like this since I started my period. So I think I'm going to talk to the fertility specialist about giving me a shot. I don't know what's called, Overdrel or something like that. Anyway, there's a couple different medications that you can shoot in your butt or your stomach, and then within 72 hours, it forces your body to ovulate. I'm going to see if she's willing to prescribe me that first, because the Clomid doesn't seem to be working. She also said something about Femera, which I know is supposed to work a lot better than Clomid for some people. So I might try that for a cycle or 2, but if that doesn't get me to ovulate, and we're going to keep trying. So today is cycle day 8 of my new cycle, and we'll be trying this cycle. She said she was going to give me the Femera as soon as she did all the testing and everything. All of that is done. So I should be getting a call from her pretty soon, next few days. And she said that's supposed to be more helpful than Clomid, so we'll try that. I don't know why I'm not comfortable today. I'm just not comfortable. Okay. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. So we're really at the point where I feel like within the next 6 months, we're going to be pregnant. Period. We're going to be pregnant. I mean, everything is good. All I need to do is ovulate. That is the only issue. My ovaries, everything look normal. So, yeah, so we got this consultation for the donor. Now, if we do decide to go with IUI, the sperm alone will be $500. The procedure would be about $300. If we get the sperm washed at the sperm bank, and it comes to us washed, it's $500. If not, it's about $4. If we get the sperm unwashed at my fertility clinic, and then they wash it, then the whole procedure with the IUI and the washing will actually be $500. So either way, it's gonna cost us like $1,000 a pop. Now that ain't no problem, because we don't have no kids, and we both work decent jobs, good paying jobs with benefits and whatnot. However, $1,000 a month is like the money that we waste. Therefore, if we spend $1,000 a month trying to get pregnant, then we have no plan with money. It's just bills and IUI, bills and IUI. That is it. That is it. So, my hair is just, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Needs curling, needs combing. I ain't got no makeup on. Anyways. So yeah, so, it's expensive. That's why I want to just go with, I'll probably try Femera. I'm going to see what she says. I'm going to try to find, the most cost-effective way to do this. Because I feel like an IUI is jumping the gun, seeing as there's nothing wrong with me except for the ovulation. If I can ovulate, then hell, I can get pregnant. I mean, I can get pregnant. So I'm going to go with the Femera, see if that works. Try that for a cycle or two. If that don't work, I'm going to see. Just straight out the gate, I'm going to ask her, if this Femera doesn't work for these next couple months, can we just do the booty shot, whichever one you prefer. I don't care, just prescribe it. Because, I just need to have a real ovulation. And once I do that and I know what works, I can do that. I'm willing to do that for another 6 months if I need to. But, I want to conceive. Now, if we go another 6 months and then I'm ovulating and something still ain't popping off, then, I'm going to have to go with IUI because maybe, I could have, bad cervical mucus, which is stopping the sperm from getting in there, or, So, we will see. But, that's where we are. We're going to do this consultation, pay them this money. Oh, I just don't understand it. It's just like a money pit. It gets to a point where it's like, are you taking advantage? Do you really need to charge this much? Or are you taking advantage of people's situations and their, desperation to have children and knowing that they can't do it without your assistance? For you to force me to even use a donor sperm and I have a donor, but you want to make money for your sperm banks that you're in partnership with or whatever. Whatever the case may be, I just don't understand that how. If I'm putting my donor sperm inside of me, apparently I've got some papers saying that they're STD free. I've done some verification there. I don't need you to quarantine his sperm again and then tell me again that he's STD free. I don't need that. Just let me bring a couple sperm, you put it up in there, let's go. Like, let's get this baby popping off. I'm just saying. But, outside of that, I need some gel, some edge control or something. Outside of that, yeah, I mean, that's where we are. I feel like we're almost there. If we find a drug that's actually going to make me ovulate, that's what's up. Right now I'm on Clomid. The doctor had upped the dosage 100 milligrams before we stopped trying for that 6 months. So he told me to take 100 milligrams. So I ran out of refills, so I contacted him, said I needed more. He gave me like enough for like 3 cycles or something. So, but this is what I'm doing because I'm tired of playing games. I'm doing 150 milligrams. Okay? 150 milligrams. He don't need to know. Nobody needs to know. I'm doing 150 milligrams of Clomid. So that'll be enough for me to do this cycle, which I'm taking my last dose today. And we'll probably start doing inseminations probably next week. Today is Friday, so probably next week. That'll be my fertile window. If I've ovulated with 150 milligrams, we'll see. So I can do that for a couple cycles. I may not even need to do Clomid next cycle if she gives me the Femera instead. My fertility clinic also offers to do the inseminations for you as far as the vaginal, which means they don't go into your uterus with the sperm. They just kind of put it in your vagina right there by the opening of the cervix. Oh, and speaking of cervix, Lord, I say Lord. The HSG test, let me tell you, yes, it makes you fertile. However, this was some painful stuff. This was, I don't know. I can't describe, like, I've never felt that level of pain in that area of my body, so I don't know how to describe this. But when they put that tube through your cervix into your uterus, you just want to punch somebody in their head. That's what you want to do. I almost pushed the x-ray machine over. Like, just let me out of here. Just let me out of here. Because it started all cool and simple. So, I'm just explaining to y'all what happened this morning because it was eventful and it was ridiculous. So for the HSG test, once you start your period, you contact your OBGYN or your fertility specialist, whoever you're working with, and you tell them that you started your period, and then they schedule you for the HSG test on cycle day 8, 9, or 10. So, my fertility specialist, I called them. They ended up being all booked up. I mean, that place, it be popping. Like, when I went to my first appointment, lobby packed, people coming in and out, in and out. As I was leaving, people were coming in. It was just like a revolving door. Like, it was busy up in there. So they were booked up. So they told me to contact my OBGYN, see if they had any openings to do the test for me. So they had to get back to me. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to get this done this cycle, but they worked it out for me. They made it happen. But this morning, Lord. So they squeezed me in. They found another doctor that's not my regular OBGYN that works in his office to do it because he's off on vacation. So I get to the hospital today to do the procedure. They can't find an appointment for me. They say I'm not scheduled for an appointment at all. There is no record of anything. So I'm sitting up there like, this is wrong. I'm showing the lady all the proof. I already pre-registered. I'm ready to go. Like, I discussed every detail that I could as far as even the pricing, the billing, my insurance, everything with somebody over the phone. Okay? Because I'm all about my finances. I need my finance. Okay? But anyway. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, they don't have a record for me. So I have the receptionist just call to the back, whoever she needs to call, just to see. And she was like, well, the doctor is here. You did have an appointment. Yeah, I know that. But anyway, so the doctor was there. She was about to leave because they couldn't check me in because there was no appointment in the system. So we called her. She didn't leave. So I went and got ready. They told me to put on some scrubs and everything, get ready, go wait in another room to be taken to the back to get the test. So they take me to the back, and I'm like, okay, you know, I've been reading. I do all my research. Like, I stay researched up on everything. Like, everything as far as trying to conceive. Because it's been like a year. We haven't consistently been trying, but it's been like a year that we've been trying. And I've been trying to figure out every detail of what I can do to make this happen, because my wife, she wants me pregnant like today. Like she is just like ready. Like she is tired of waiting, and I am too. So we get to the back, and then they x-ray me. I'm like, okay, this going smooth. Put me on the x-ray table, just take an x-ray of, I don't know, they put it over my uterus area. Laid me on the table, did that real quick. So then they took me back into the room where they do the HSG test. I meet the OBGYN that's going to do it. She was a cute little bubbly lady. She was probably about 40, very like stylish. Like she looked like she had like a breakfast day, because it was like 7 something in the morning, maybe 8 o'clock by the time I got back there. And his hair's just so nappy right now. So yeah. So I met them, and okay, I'll just be distracting my damn self. Okay. So I met them. There happened to be a student assistant with her that needed to watch me be violated this morning, which I was like, oh, that's fine. He has to learn somehow. So they had me lay back on this table, and they had me, you know, get ready, put my knees up, you know, feet on the table like a pap smear. I'm like, okay, cool. Wasn't nothing cool about it, okay? Okay, so she puts the speculum in. She's swabbing, talking about I'm cleaning your cervix. Okay, that's cool. Feels like a pap smear. Don't hurt me. I'm cool. She puts this tube through my cervix. I thought I was dying. I was screaming like somebody was murdering me. It was like a sharp pain, as well as cramping sensation as soon as she started trying to push it through there. And as she was pushing, every push, it was like my stuff was like, no. No, just no. Okay. So she puts it in there, and then she's like, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna put the dye in yet. Let's just see if the pain subsides. And then after about 30 seconds, the pain just kind of dulled a little. I was still hurting bad as hell. But as soon as she went to put that dye, 2 times worse. 2 times worse. I told her, take it slow. Whatever you're doing, just do it slowly. I was screaming. I was like, Lord, I mean, this is... Now, I was reading, because I do my research, like I said, I was reading online. Like, half of people don't really feel anything at all. And half the people are like, it's like the pain of giving childbirth. I was somewhere in between. It was worse than period cramps, but I don't think it was childbirth. I don't know, but I just don't see childbirth being, you know, that light of a pain. Like, it was bad, but not childbirth bad, but it was really bad. So once she put the dye in, it was about another 30 seconds, and I was just like cramping, sharp pains, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So after she put the dye in and it kind of went through my tubes and everything, the pain started to like ease off. Okay, so she looked, she made sure everything was good, and she went ahead and took everything out. Now, I don't know how much dye they put up in there, but they had me sit up when she took the speculum and the tube out and everything, and it was just like pouring out of me. Like the dye was pouring out of me. I was like, something is that much dye, or am I bleeding? What's going on? I was like, something's leaking. I kept saying, did she try to show me my pictures? I was like, okay, but something's leaking. But so I did that, and everything looked good. She showed me the pictures that she took with the dye in there. You can see the tubes and everything, the uterus, and it all looked good. So I was like, okay. So hopefully this makes me very fertile, and hopefully this Clomid at 150 milligrams makes me ovulate. And, you know, this all comes together within hopefully the next few months, because we just ready. We be bored. We don't even have nothing to do. Like, we travel. I feel like we've just done everything. Like, we just want some kids. Like, you know, we just need some, it's time to, build, I mean, we good, but we need to build. Like, it's time to start a family and get us a little house and a little dog. Oh, and also, we about to start working out, because you see these double chins? Baby girl didn't always look like this. Like, baby girl was Baby girl was hot. So I need to get back to that. Because I'm going to be the hot mom. I'm not going to be waddling around. Just a round hot mess. Because that's how I feel right now. A round hot mess. Let's see if I can stand up. Y'all can see what I'm working with. Because I'm working with a lot. Look at this here. This has got to go. Like all of it. But yeah, so we are going, you know, it really don't look that bad. I mean, it's not good, but it ain't that bad. But still, I need to go to the gym. Double chins, got to get off me. But yeah, so I'm just glad I had today off because I was like, the HSG experience was so traumatic. Like, I cried in the bathroom afterward. I was just like, I don't know if I'm built for this. Like, this is taking so much. Just for us to have this baby. And then my wife keeps on trying to jinx me on some twins. Twins already running my family. Like, no. Clomid also increases your chances of having multiples. And I just don't. I just want one baby. Let's feel that out. And I'm sure my wife is going to want more. I'll probably have her one more if, you know, we can. Considering we having all these issues. But, yeah, I just wanted to update y'all. It's been 10 months and I miss y'all. And I'm just in a better space now than I was when I first started making these videos. Like, I'm a lot more optimistic and I feel like I'm actually ready now. Whereas at first, it was more so, you're getting older, like you're about to hit 30, so, you know, you need to do this now. And I wasn't necessarily like, oh, I just really, really want to have a baby right now. No, I was just like, you know, I don't know what the future holds. You know, I was engaged, we got engaged, and it was time to start making some serious decisions. So, you know, but now I'm ready. I am ready and like eager and like optimistic, eager and ready to have this baby. Like, I cannot wait. My baby's gonna be spoiled. So spoiled. Both of them if I have another one. But yeah, that's where I'm at, and I just hope that you guys are having luck out there. I know I got a few followers, and I know that they, you know, you guys barely even have gotten to know me, and then like I started doing videos all of a sudden just stopped, and it's like, that's not gonna happen no more. I'll probably only do one video a week because I do work a lot and I pick up a lot of overtime. I'm all about them coins, all about them coins, like for real. We got real life goals, real life bills. Okay, but my off days are usually on Fridays, so I will probably do these videos on Fridays. I'm also off on Sundays, but my wife is here with me on Sundays, and she is just gonna be like, she has a lot of personality, and she's gonna be in the background just chuckling, laughing, just messing up my videos. So I'd rather just do this on Fridays when I have my alone time. And what she does is I'll post these on YouTube, and I'll be like, I'll treat her like a follower, like, I added a video to YouTube if you like to watch it. And she does, and she loves her. She be cracking up, but she says she won't get on them. She is just not. She's very private. She really doesn't even want me doing the YouTube videos because she really, like, she doesn't want me talking to anybody, like, in my family about what we're doing, or her family, even though we're married, and this is probably what we should be doing anyway. She's just very private like that. But yeah. So I will see you guys next week. If anything happens before, like, I'm gonna do like weekly videos, but if anything happens, you know, during that week, like anything exciting, any new updates and stuff like that, then I will let you guys know. And again, I just want to let you guys know what I'm doing. I'm currently taking Clomid 150 milligrams, cycle days 3 through 8. I should be taking prenatals. I've been slacking on that. I'm gonna go get some today because I ran out. And I'm not doing any fertility, like herbs or anything like that. My fertility specialist strongly discourages that because it can interfere with the medicines that they prescribe me. And, you don't want to be pushing yourself backwards trying to do too much. And I feel like I was doing too much at first. Like, I was taking Vitex, I was doing Mucinex, I was doing temping. I was just, I was doing too much. And I feel like now that I'm just relaxed and I'm just like going with the flow, I'm still being proactive, but I'm just not being as aggressive, taking all these herbs, and it was just too much. I'd rather go with what the fertility specialist is prescribing me, and go from there. I was taking, now, prior to us deciding that we're going to try again, the month before, when I knew that we were going to be starting again the next month, I was taking Maca Root, M-A-C-A Root. That has some very, very good qualities as far as fertility. You guys might want to Google that. I still have a ton of it because I ordered it online and I ordered a ton of it. But I decided to just stop everything cold turkey except for what they prescribed me, which was the Clomid, and that's really all I need to take right now. Nothing else, that's for ovulation. Nothing else is wrong outside of the ovulation. So that's all that they prescribed me. They took me off of metformin a long time ago because it was not doing anything. I mean, nothing. So that's what I'm doing, that and prenatals. As far as our inseminations, I'll be trying this month. It's cycle day 8, so I'll probably be starting about cycle day 10, 12, around there. Cycle day 10 is when I start taking my ovulation tests, and it's usually not positive until about 14-ish, I believe, if it gets positive. So yeah. Is that a bump on my nose, or do I just look like that? Because I ain't no bumpy nose chick. I ain't no bumpy nose chick. I don't like these angles. But anyways, yeah, that's what it is. We are going to, I'm so, life cannot be better right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have gotten any type of negativity that I even think is coming erased, done, boom, bow, out. Like, my life is so happy and positive. I wake up with a smile on my face every day, go to sleep with a smile on my face every day, and the love of my life laying next to me. Me and my family, we ain't all that. I don't mess around with messiness, pettiness, all that stuff. However, my in-laws, I have some amazing in-laws. Like, they treat me like family. They are amazing. I just love life right now, financially stable, like emotionally just taken care of, physically, if you know what I mean, and all that there. So, this baby would just really complete the puzzle. And, we can really start building on things like we want to start a business. We want to do this, that, and the other, but we are afraid to, start going in the direction of doing something, then, get pregnant and then not being able to follow through. So we're really trying to, get pregnant, have our baby and see where we're at, and, how we can achieve our goals, logically, and not just jumping into a whole bunch of things, because we're both very spontaneous. Like, we both just are like, my wife's like, hey, you want to go skydiving? Well, she would never say that because she's scared of heights, but that's something I would say. And if she wasn't afraid of heights, she's the type that'll be like, heck yeah, let's go tomorrow, let's do it. Like, hey, you want to hop on this flight and just like go across the country real quick for a weekend? Hey, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So, we just need to like, just really, we need to figure out, first of all, how much it's going to cost to make this baby, because, we need to, of course, budget if we end up having to go further as far as IUI and all that type of stuff. But we also, we want to have a baby as soon as possible. And, I'm so, like, I'm 90% sure she's going to want to have another one. Like, probably immediately after, because she don't have to push the baby out of her hoo-ha. But, we just want to get there and then move forward with as far as our other goals and aspirations and, things that we're out here trying to do. We are trying to progress, okay? We ain't trying to stay stagnant. Like, Like, for what? Like, let me stop being ghetto for y'all think I'm just like this hood rat chick that's like putting like sperm in her vagina, like living in somebody's basement. No, dear. No, dear. Okay? I'm slightly ghetto, but I wasn't raised that way. I was a product of my environment. Okay, for real. I got to go, and I will see y'all on my next video. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Bye.